Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, and today we're going to be doing a design team project for Kreativ Paper Artisan using her Gentleman's Club junk journal kit. Fabulous masculine kit. It was really fun to work with. So here's my project. You can see it's got a little handle, it kind of looks like a suitcase. Let me show you real quick the pages that you get. Alright, so lots of fun pages, lots of stuff to work with. Down in the description box below there is a code you can get for 30% off this kit now through July 31st, I believe. So go grab yourself this kit and make something fun. Be great for a Father's Day gift. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I made this. Here we go. Okay, so I have most of this prepped already, because I didn't want you to see me struggle with measurements and stuff. But trying to decide if okay, so this is where the journal is gonna go, and I want to decorate it. So I'm going to decorate this. I'm going to use this paper, and I don't know if I want to have it wrap around. I don't think I do, just for the sake of, well, I'm going to have the little sides on too, so that will help. Okay, so I might wrap it around just a little bit. Okay, and then we also want the bottom. We don't have to do the back. Okay, so let me get my cutter, and let's see how long is this? This is about 8 1/4. So I'm going to cut this at 8. I want to cut it at 9. Cut this side. So I have enough to overlap. Okay. And then we're going to go, well, let me get it on there first, and then I can always trim it. Okay, so I want this bottom part to be covered as well, so I'm going to fold this down like that, and I'm just going to put some glue on here. Okay, so it's going in like this, so it is going to be sideways, which is okay. Well, I guess we could go this way, huh? Yeah, let's just go that way. Why not? It won't wrap around. Okay. We're just going to go this way. I think I'm also going to tape it just so that it won't come up, and I'll just use some masking tape, but I don't want it to show This is probably not really necessary, but it's going to make me feel better. I should have cut that a little bit longer. Okay. There. All right, so we have that. Okay, I'm going to miter that right there. And that one right there. And I'll just kind of fold these over. Or not. Okay, so let me put this one on. So we have that. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this. And so there is our front cover for a little journal holder. Cool. Okay. Now I want to cover these are going to be the sides. Okay. So I want to get these covered. Okay, now let's put this together and hope for the best. So I'm making sure that this is all the right side up, and I'm just going to glue this down on here. I think this time I'm going to use Barely Arch so it will catch a little quicker. Could also use score tape for this, but I'm out of score tape. I'm just lining that up on the edge. Hope that it's straight. Looks straight. I may have this a little too long. Okay, I'm going to miter this down here. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Because now I have an opening down there. Why did I do that? Now I have an opening. Okay, well, maybe I'll come up with something. Okay, don't do that on this one, Stacy. I knew as soon as I cut that was the wrong thing to do. Okay. Oh. Get back on there. Okay, that should be good. And then I want to put paper on this back side, mostly to cover up these seams so that the journal won't, you know, catch. But I won't have that on this side. That should be alright. Yeah, it should be fine. I shouldn't need to do that. I could just for decorative purposes. Maybe just some of this. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll make my life difficult and put it in after the fact. We'll see how much we're actually going to see it. I'm very frustrated with myself for cutting that corner. Can't believe I did that. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm gonna have a little bit of a gap there too. Okay, well. Okay, so we have our little journal box here. This is going to be the flap, I think. Okay, so now what to do? Kind of thinking I might cheat here a little bit. I don't want to do that. Well, maybe it won't be too bad. So then this is going to go here. Make sure that's going to fit. Okay, let's see. I wonder if we just put like, you know, it's supposed to be like a little corner piece of leather that's on old suitcases or whatever. Would that look dumb? Let's see. Maybe if I did it all across the bottom. How about that? Okay, let's try that. Alright, so now we glue this in here. What kind of... I think I'll just do a policy closure. So I better get that. Well, I can do one that's above it. Okay. Now this is a little bit taller. You see that? So should I cut that? I think I probably should. But I think I did that on purpose. Didn't I? Okay, before I glue this in, I'm going to finish the actual journal. That way I can see for sure where to put this. Okay, so the cover that I started, I made kind of like some faux leather. This is packaging paper, and there's a few layers in there, and I sewed around it, just a running stitch, and then I used that paper that looks like leather on the spine there. This side I just used a piece of washi tape for the spine. And this has been sitting for a little while to rest. So that's what it's gonna look like. I did a little boo-boo and my holes, my thread got out of my needle, so yeah. I feel like this whole thing is just going to be a disaster. Okay, so for the journal, I used her papers, and I printed on both front and back. Okay, and then to kind of distress this a little bit, I saw a trick, and I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember what video it was. If I find it, I'll let you know. But let's say this is just nice and clean and pretty and flat. So you take it, and you can do, you could take these, just do 3 or 4 at a time, and you roll it this way, and you want it to be, oblong. And then you can take it and roll it this way. Okay. And then you turn it over. You roll it back this way. Maybe roll it this way. Okay, so you just keep doing that until you have kind of what you want, and until it's somewhat flattened back out. And then I took my ruler, and this I saw from Louisa Heinzel. You just kind of go like this on the edges, and you see how it kind of starts to tear them up and make them little worn. And you can do that for as long as you want. Okay, so you just kind of, you don't really want to scrunch it up, but you just want these to be used. Okay, and then some other papers that I have, I just took some coffee dyed paper. So this is one. I did have to trim it down, but went ahead and folded that side. So let's just kind of put this in here somewhere. We have that. And let's skip 2 pages. Then I have another piece that I folded up to make pockets on the bottom. And it's a little bit smaller than my pages, so that's fine with me. And then this is a piece of packaging paper. I just cut it to size. And then, how many do I have left? Okay. I took 2 smaller pieces of coffee dyed paper, and I'm going to stagger them and put them in here, like so. So they're, you can make them whatever height you want, basically. So if I did that, then when you're turning the pages, you'll have this and this. So it's like a little double flip thing. I got two more. Okay, this is some of that kids writing paper, you know, that you get in school. I found this at Dollar Tree. So I just, again, folded that one side. And then this is a piece of homemade paper that I made quite a while ago. I don't have a video on it, but I haven't done any since I did this. I really want to do some more, but man, it's time consuming. And I like it because it kind of hangs out there. Okay, so let's see. Make sure these are all right side up. Cool. Let's see, this, yep, that's my middle. Okay. So it's just a single signature, and we will bind it in there like so. I'm just going to use a dark brown. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So 3 times the size of your journal. Use kind of a bigger needle here. This is going to be pretty thick. Okay. And let's see, where's the center? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clip this together. So that it stays. And I'm going to take my awl, and I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to eyeball it. I should put this on after I bound it, but too late now. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there, so hopefully that keeps my pages together. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, down through the middle, up through the top, down through the bottom, and back up in the middle. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I actually produced another hole, but you know, that's kind of just how things are flowing. So you can't really see that, and then I'll just kind of ink. Yeah, can't really see it. So let's see, left over right, right over left, and I'm gonna do one more for good measure. Okay. So there is our journal. Alright, let's get this back out here. And let's see how this is going to fit. Nice. Okay. I think that'll be all right to not to leave that, because it kind of hides it, but you could still get in there and take that out. So okay, we're going to leave that. Now this paper is just slightly bigger than this box, and it's rubbing on the thing. All right, look at these little white corners here. So now we can glue this down. Make sure that's going to be kind of flush with that. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry really well, because this is kind of a slick, by the way, this is a file folder. Oh boy. Okay, so this is an old file folder. I didn't do anything to it. This was the color that it was. It already had kind of had roughed edges, and I'll probably rough them up some more, but it is kind of shiny. So I really want to let that glue dry before I start messing with it. And I just folded and cut this to the size I wanted. So, okay, so let's, while that is drying, let's decide what I want to put over here. Let's see, so we have that over there. Yeah, how about that one? That's a lot lighter compared to that one. Let's see, we want it, yeah, up that way. Okay. Set that over there. Get that out of my way. Alright, for this I'm going to use glue stick, because then I'll wrap it and then I'll use art glitter, or Barely Arts. Pocket for that side, and I think I'm going to take one of the little envelopes and maybe put it up here. Do I want to go this way, then it'll flip up, or this way, then it'll flip down? Then how am I going to keep it closed? Alright, well, first let me glue it together. I'm going to ink it. Could put a little Velcro dot up there. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. So I'm going to decorate the journal up real quick, let that stuff dry real good, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, I went ahead and finished it because this video was getting a little long. So I went ahead and finished it. I'll explain what I did as we go along, but I wanted to give you a flip through of this. This was really fun to make. So I kind of made it into like a suitcase, briefcase thing. And there's a handle on it, so you can hold it. Now, I'll explain that in a second. There is a magnet here, and it will keep it closed, but it's not strong enough to really work if you use the handle. So that's kind of a bummer. I didn't realize that would happen until I put it all together. But anyway. Yeah, so here's the front cover. Kind of looks like a little suitcase. I left the back blank because I figure most of the time it's probably going to be maybe sitting on its back or something. Here's the top side and the bottom side. So then we open it up, And here is our box. I just used Velcro for this. And then inside here is our journal. We'll go through that in a second. Over here I have the big envelope, and I just put some extra papers that I had left over from the kit. I just put those in there. Here's a little envelope. And then this is a pocket up here, as well as an envelope. And inside here I just have the extra fussy cutting parts. And then this down here is also a pocket. And then the envelope with more fussy cuts. These are cut out, these are not. And then little embellishment on that one. So there's that. And this pocket's pretty big. It'll fit quite a bit in there. So for the journal, oh, here's the inside of my box. My other magnet is right here, so that's why that's kind of bumpy. Over there. So what I used for the journal was some paper bag and some paper. I think I recorded this, didn't I? I don't know. I've got so many projects going on, I don't remember now what I've done. So this was scrapbook paper, and I just backed it and then put some stenciling on it. And I also made it into a pocket. So we have a little journal card there in the front. And then we have a little pocket here. And there's that. I put a pocket here with this little guy. And did some decorating on there. No, I'm going through this kind of quick. And then we have a pocket here, and I made a tag out of that card scrapbook paper. Here we have a pocket, and then I made another envelope. So anything can go in there. And let's see, I made a tuck spot out of one of the tags, and I just put this is a digital of some ledger paper. So just put that in there for extra writing space. I kept this kind of simple because I didn't want it to get too bulky, so it would still fit in my box. Here I made a little pocket and then cut out some of these little cards individually. Put them in there. I got that, decorated that and that. And then here we have a pocket up here, and I just put a piece of paper in there. And then we have a tag down here. And a little decoration there. And we have a pocket here. Again, just another piece of paper to write on. And we have that. This page, this flips out. I decided to not make that a pocket, so it can just be more writing space, or someone can make it into a pocket. And we have that. This again is just another flip out, can be made into a side tuck spot. And we have that, and then this pocket on the back with the tag. So like I said, I kept it pretty simple because I didn't want it to bulk up too much, because I want it to fit in my box. So there is that. And I just kind of did some stamping and decorating here. And I covered this up. This right here covers up the brads that I have on the on the bottom here. And then this is decorated to cover up these brads. So there we go, our little briefcase, suitcase, gentleman's journal. Alright guys, that is it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and make sure you like and subscribe and share and all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.